Good morning, this is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing mostly cloudy conditions to start the morning this morning, as we did had some lingering showers around the area early this morning, just moving out of here in the last hour or so, and continuing to see some cloud cover around. We will see that clearing out with a period of some partly cloudy skies as we get into the afternoon. And we're going to see a fairly similar day to what we saw yesterday. We'll see a low-end chance of a shower or storm popping up during the later afternoon hours, and then we'll see increasing chances as we go into the evening, as we'll have another chance of a line of showers and storms pushing through later this evening, and possibly seeing a heavier shower within that activity, or heavier storm, with the chance for some gusty winds. So a fairly similar day today as what we saw yesterday, with the only exception being a bit less breezy and not quite as hot, though it will still feel quite muggy out there today. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We have that boundary stalled off to the northwest. We're going to have that trough sitting up over the northeast. It's going to bring a few shots of energy through the area as we move over the coming days, keeping things somewhat unsettled, particularly during the daytime hours. And we'll see that trough start to pull out as we get into the weekend, bringing back to mainly just afternoon pop-up shower or storm chance. But nonetheless, that energy swinging through the area later on will bring that potential for some shower activity into the area. We're looking at the current conditions this morning. Quite a few cloud decks out there. A few clouds at 2,000 feet, a few clouds at 7,000 feet, scattered at 10, broken at 20, and broken at 25,000 feet. Winds out of the west at 4 knots, temperature 78 degrees, relative humidity is at 90%. Take a look at the current visible satellite. We see that cloud cover over the area with those showers dissipating. We can take a look at the composite radar here, see not much to see in reflectivity over the local area, and some of this clearing in the skies off to the west will move in, as mentioned, seeing some partly cloudy conditions, but do expect increasing clouds once again later in the evening. We'll take a look at the European model for the next couple of days. As mentioned, as we move through the morning, should remain dry. Getting into the afternoon, we'll keep a slight chance of a pop-up shower or thunderstorm. As you can see, the European model indicating a few hints at some isolated pop-up showers during the afternoon. Not a lot of the modeling is showing that, but nonetheless, the European does pick up on this sometimes, so we'll be keeping an eye out for that. Just about a 20 to 30% chance through the afternoon working hours, and we'll see gradual increasing chances as we go into the evening, with showers becoming likely as we pass the 20 local time frame and continuing, although the European shows it tapering off a bit, expecting similar to what we saw last night, some lingering showers as we move past midnight till about 3 a.m., and then we should see a bulk of that activity starting to move out, while still seeing some lingering showers for the early morning hour tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see somewhat of an unsettled weather day. We could see some shower activity starting earlier in the day and popping up and continuing. As you can see, the Euro predicting that some isolated scattered showers around the area through much of the day and into the evening time frame, possibly seeing a break later in the evening before we see possibly some lingering showers isolated in nature as we move through the overnight time frame. As we move into Friday, we'll see that upper level trough start to pull out. We'll lose some of that energy pushing through the area. Will be more of a afternoon pop-up shower or storm scenario as we get into the afternoon. Could see some things popping up around the area, not quite as widespread as what we've seen the last couple of days, but nonetheless going to see a chance of a shower or storm popping up mainly during the afternoon time frame. The difference here is that as we go into the later afternoon and evening, not going to really have any forcing to keep those showers going, so expecting that activity to start to taper off as we go through that late afternoon and into the evening. We'll start to see things quiet down and drying out as we move through the overnight time frame. So for our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, looking at green conditions through this morning, we'll see those winds turning more south-southwesterly, increasing a bit out of this at around 7 to 12 knots, gusting up to 17 knots. We'll see that temperature increasing into the upper 80s, expecting our high around 89 degrees this afternoon. Just a yellow risk for the heat index above 100 degrees, as we do expect the heat index values to stay in the mid to upper 90s. So just a very slight chance we'll see maybe it touch 100 briefly as we move through the afternoon hours. We'll see winds turning more southerly once again, staying around 8 to 13 knots, with peak gust up around 18 knots. We do introduce that yellow chance for precip and lightning during the afternoon time frame, mainly after 14 local. That's when we'll see that slight chance of a pop-up thunderstorm in the area. That continues, as mentioned, until about 17 to 18 local, where we slightly increase the chance to about 30 to 40% chance, and then increasing to an orange risk as we pass 20 local, with that shower activity becoming likely, with another potential line of showers pushing through the areas. Could see, again, a stronger storm with a stronger wind gust as that pushes through, but nonetheless expecting that shower activity to continue. So about 3 a.m., and then we'll just keep a lingering slight chance of an isolated shower lingering around the area. We do have a yellow risk for some reduced ceilings and visibilities as we move through the early morning hours as well. Looking at the next couple days, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions through the day on Thursday, and again, chance of showers and thunderstorms around the area. More likely to start a little bit earlier in the day and linger through the day, so looking at orange risk for that occurring. We'll see a slightly cooler day with a high around 85 degrees, and we'll keep a decent chance of an isolated shower or storm through the overnight time frame, with mostly cloudy conditions continuing, and a chance for some low clouds, expected low around 73 degrees. And as mentioned for Friday, we'll see mostly cloudy conditions start today, becoming partly cloudy later in the day, but we will see a chance of an afternoon pop-up shower or storm, more of that daytime driven variety, where we'll see it popping up during the afternoon and then phasing out as we get later in the day and into the evening, keeping an orange risk for that, as a decent chance we see that pop-up activity around the area, and a high around 86 degrees. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.